Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Audit. This is your host, Pertis Williams. Welcome again to Garrett Studios here in Jackson, Mississippi, Livingston Road, downtown. So make sure you give them a call, 1-800-492-5186 for all your media needs. And I did want to give a quick shout out right quick because I had to try it before I could actually say, let me talk about it. I'm not just going to be like, let me support everything you doing, because that's not who I am. But since 2020, I have been looking for good coffee. This is a true story. For some reason, I have not been able to find good coffee until recently. Probably about a month ago, I heard, since I'm up here now, about Earth Blend coffee. So I ordered me some. They had 3 different varieties. One I'm still playing with, is kind of green, but the other 2, fantastic. They taste like they have coffee in them. Like most of the coffee I have like 7 or 8 different coffees from everywhere in Jackson I went to and tried to buy something to grind up, and it tastes like it's dark water. So Earth Blend coffee, I definitely recommend that to you. It tastes like it's got coffee in it. So be careful with that Ethiopian one unless you really need to get up and go, because it's got some caffeine in that. Ugh. House is amazing. But again, to the audit today, we are doing special education. I'm sure y'all know what special education is. It's when we slow things down so that everybody can get it. Even a child should be able to understand what I'm about to tell you today. Hopefully. You're going to probably argue back and forth with yourselves and at the TV screen, and I don't care. That's why I don't take phone calls. But I'm going to help some of you gods out, little bitty G's, that I keep hearing people saying, we gods and we ridiculous. I see we have grown up into a very serious pride problem amongst ourselves. So rather than me calling you stupid, I'll call you stupid if you don't get what I'm about to tell you and make a different change in your direction. But if you continue, stupid it is. Right now it's ignorant. So maybe you heard it wrong from somebody else. Maybe you read it wrong. And I know you read wrong. This we know. So I'm going to help you out a little bit here and give you an understanding that maybe you can get through that prideful head of yours. So, made in God's image. Let me explain that to you. Everything that was created on this planet that grows naturally, created naturally, tree, rock, volcano, fish, bird, duck, monkeys, too, are all in God's image. You, my friend, are like a leaf on a tree. You're here for a season. You're not the tree, nor are you the dirt that the tree is planted in. You're not here like you think eternally. See, like that leaf on the tree, one day it'll fall down to the ground, and then it'll disintegrate, and it'll go back into the earth, and that same leaf that was once on that tree will dissolve back into the nutrients that tree will use to continue to grow. That's what you are. So you need to come down out the clouds with your big old heads calling yourselves gods. Now, if you can create dirt and put a star in the sky, then I would love to see it and we can talk. Otherwise, you might want to learn how to read a little bit better and get a little bit smarter, because that, my friend, it sounds like Brother Lucifer has contaminated all y'all soul and told you you're going to sit yourself above the stars in heaven above God, huh? Y'all some imbeciles. And you wonder why you in bondage. It's because you're ignorant. Now, we'll get to stupid next week if it continues, because that means you rejected knowledge and now you're stupid. And yes, I can say that it's actually in a Bible verse. I didn't look it up till I don't quote them and thump them, but I know it's one of them. You can look it up. Now, another part of special education today I don't like to linger on, but We're going to discuss the judge not by appearance thing that is widely used in, nobody ever uses it because everybody's trying to join a team that looks like them. Another stupid. Now, if I knew Lucifer and he wanted to separate the people, what would be the easiest way to do that? I'd probably say by color, because I could put all y'all in little bitty groups with your hair like this and your eyes like this and your skin tone like this, and I can put all y'all in little groups. And then once I get all of y'all to work together in those groups completely separate, mission accomplished, Lucifer win. Now, we have a little bit of a problem with Lucifer's plan because the dark-skinned people, for some reason, can't come together. Congratulations. You could be chosen to actually help out here. Here's how. Now, I know this might blow your mind because all y'all trying to bring us together. I got you. But here's why I think we shouldn't do that. First off, it's Lucifer's plan. Second, it's Lucifer's plan, you geniuses. That's really the reason why you shouldn't do that. Now, here's an alternative, because I like to give you solutions to your stupid sometime. Or is it ignorance? Stupid or ignorance? I think this is an ignorance call here. But I like to give you some solutions to your ignorance. So rather than be the last group to bring Lucifer's plan into fruition, how about we become God's chosen people and bring all God's children together against our true problem? The money. The love of money. Let me say that. Those that love the money have neglected the people. See, they always tell you, there's enough money to do this, that, and other. There is. We can send billions of dollars somewhere to blow something up and kill everything for 100 miles. But we cannot come together and agree to educate the children the best way possible. We can't come together and find housing for the homeless. Although I drive around and I see abandoned apartment buildings, abandoned houses everywhere. But we can come together to blow something up. And guess who voted for that? You did. You voted for it. You voted for those imbeciles to continue imbeciling. Yes, you did. You went in there and said, I'm on my team of red or blue or green. And I'm going to push that button regardless of how hard it is to let my children's future go down the toilet. But you did it willingly, hopingly that something would change. Has it changed? No matter what actor, and yes, I said actor, you voted for, did anything change? For you, for the better. They throw you a couple of bones every once in a while, and I'm sure you grab them and shake your head, and now you happy. Yeah, that's how you feed your pets. Now, the fact that the people are supposed to be in charge of the country and supposed to be making the policies, all we're doing is telling them what they want, telling them what we want, and they're supposed to just write it down because, we trust them to get it done. And they're not doing any of that. So you're voting for your children to have a terrible future. That's what you're doing. You're going to fight with me because I'm dark-skinned. You're going to fight with them because they light-skinned. You're going to fight with them because they want to sleep with this person. You want to fight with them because they want to dress like this. Well, I think the whole thing about separation, divide, and conquer is easier to do when the people are doing it for themselves. See, they don't have to really do anything but put it up on TV and tell you that they're the trans person reading to children in school. When I see that, I think, what the hell school is this? Who lets people come into the school to read to the children? When did they start doing that? Unless it was like Michael Jordan going reading to the kids. Remember that time Dan Quayle went to the school and couldn't spell potato? That I thought they took like people from, presidents go read and, get a couple of pictures. Do they take the plumber in and let him read to the kids? So they're showing you what they want you to be mad at. And what you're doing, getting mad at it. Now, when you walk around here in the street every day, go to the store every day, do you see any of that craziness that you hear about on TV? No. On your cell phone, do you see any of that around in your regular day? Nope. So quit getting played, people, because they not playing you. You playing yourself. We'll be right back in just a momento.
Looking for the hottest content in the city of Jackson and surrounding areas? Check out WeBelieveDigital.com. Also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We Believe Digital Podcast is here for all your podcasting needs.
Are you dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur, but you're not sure where or how to start? At Entrepreneurs Academy 101, our online program will guide you step by step on how to start and grow your own business. We offer courses such as how to write a business plan, how to create a budget, and so much more. Our online training program is designed for you to learn at your own pace, and there's no set order to complete this program. Because our academy is online, you have the choice to learn with a group, with friends, or individually. Upon completion of the entire curriculum, you will receive a certificate of achievement to acknowledge that you have completed the training needed to become a successful entrepreneur. So enroll today to design the life that you love. Contact your entrepreneur coach, Brenda Myers, at 601-672-0695 or visit our website at www.entrepreneursacademy101.com for more information.
The Mississippi Link is an African-American female-owned newspaper with a trusted voice that is highly respected throughout the city, state, and nation. Our motto, Keepers of the Knowledge for People Who Speak the Truth, since 1993. Link significantly influences the thoughts, attitudes, and buying decisions of its readers. Call us at 601-368-8481 for your advertising needs. If you would like to receive a newspaper in the mail each week, our annual subscription is only $52 per year. That is only $1 per week for you to stay informed regarding many stories that you can only get in the Mississippi Link. Sign up today at themississippiLink.com and click on Home Delivery.
And we are back a little bit early again. I am Pertis Williams here at the Garrett Studios in Jackson, Mississippi on Livingston Road downtown. Don't forget to give them a call for all your media needs. 1-800-492-5186. And Earth Blend Coffee, don't forget, it is the coffee that tastes like it's got coffee in it. So I definitely recommend you take a look at that. Hey, I say give it a try. If nothing else, you'll see why I'm a customer now. Where were we in the special education episode today? There's a couple of things I did want to say to you guys because I want to show you a different side of me where, you know, people say I'm mean and I'm this and I'm that. Well, I'm going to give you a different side of me. I'm sorry, little children, that you feel like you don't know where you from and who you are. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that we stopped talking to our elders and started relying on the books we received after they finished burning books. You know, after they finished burning books, they gave us some new books, and that's the books we trusted more than, you know, great aunt and great uncle. So that's why we don't know our history. But we took the time to, you know, put the phone down, maybe get off of TV watching Roots, then maybe we would have found out that we had so many different Native Americans in our family, and they actually, those older people, those elders had pictures of those people too, and they would show you in the book, look right here, you see that right there, look at your auntie, Yeah, her mama was Cherokee. Now, if her mama was a Cherokee, then we pretty much solid Cherokee half. Okay, so what's the other half? They were just, we don't know where they came from because they don't know either. But they were, just like us probably. And then you talk to a couple of more, and they'll tell you it was some light-skinned Indians around here too running around, and some dark-skinned, and we all getting along pretty good. But then you see the book, and I asked her, well, where is our African pictures that, and they'll be looking at you like, what? What you talking about? Seriously, that's how they look at you, like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. So if you have a conversation with your elders, put a puzzle together. It looks a little bit different than the burnt books that are missing and the books you actually have may look. So you have to ask yourself, why would I bring people to a place where there are people? That's another question you should probably ask yourself. Why would I do that? How much water would I need on that little bitty boat? Because I found the size comparison of the boat. It's not a real big boat. So ask yourself, how much water would I need for each individual to cross a water? 6 months, maybe. Shortest trip, 3. Just ask yourself that. You got to take care of your cargo. Your brains die if you get too dry. Remember that. Brains die, get too dry. And that's why a lot of y'all got to start drinking water, because soda is not water. And I think that's dumbing us down a lot too. Dumbing a lot of people down is because they think that they're hydrating themselves with soda. No, you're not. Please drink some water, people. It helps the electricity in your brain fire so you can think a lot better. So let me get back to my notes. Getting off track here. But again, I am sorry that you don't know where you're from. Ask an elder that didn't get Europeanized, from a school, because we didn't have schools that taught us anything from my understanding. We used their books. Remember. So, think outside the box. Actually, don't get in the box. Don't even get in the box. The box is crazy. Just so you know. Back to something else I wanted to talk to you about. You have to ask yourself, when I ask you to not do the last trick Lucifer needs you to do and bring all of us together, and then we fighting for what again? Not sure either. I'm fighting for restitution. You fighting for reparations. You need to look them words up so you'll understand the difference in what I just said. You want reparations. I'm looking for restitution. It's a little bit different. So I'm asking you again, when I ask you to unite all God's people, rather than us just be so selfish as to coming together for us for whatever us reasons are, because your children, first off, don't want this. Let me be clear about it. Your kids don't want to be the same racist buttholes you are right now. They don't want to do that. They don't want to be separated into little bitty groups of dark skin, light skin, slanted eyes, straight hair, curly hair. They don't want to do that. They don't want to be herded in like you are willingly being herded in yourself. You putting the chain around your own damn neck and saying, here, master, take us to hell, because that's where you trying to take us. Because you wanted us to be all united like little sheep so you could get a rope around us. And once I got a rope around all of y'all following each one by appearance, I can take you straight to hell. Y'all didn't know that, did it? You didn't think at all about that, did you? You didn't think about that. So y'all think this whole planet is supposed to be just separated into little bitty sections with borders and stuff. Really? Y'all are embarrassment to the creation that the creator meant you to be. Monkeys don't be like, I can't go across the street to get a banana. Giraffes don't say, I can't run past this point in the Serengeti so I can go down here and eat off of this taller tree. Elephants don't stop moving. Lions don't stop hunting. But y'all done created your own cage. I'm from Mississippi. Proud of being from Mississippi. I'll create my own damn cage. I'm from the United States of America, proud to be in America. Really? The aliens came, they eat all y'all ass. And they wouldn't care what border you think you in. You're delicious. They don't dark meat, light meat, don't care. They look the same when I scan them. So your inability rather to see the trick that's in front of you, divide them, and then we conquer them. And they slowly do it. Create a reason to stay at home. Maybe the cold wasn't so bad, but it was bad. It was bad enough to have them a little bit more separated. And when I got them a little bit more separated, then I had them on here all the time. And now I'm really going to ramp up the division. Show them everything they don't want to see. Oh, look at the knees on the necks. Look at the shootings, the killings, that's all it came up on my phone and my screen. Because, I was like, yeah, it's really terrible out there right now. But then when I went to the store, it was like white dudes helping me put my groceries in the bag. I'm like, I don't know where they live, actually, but my situation seemed to be different than my cell phone situation. But that has been my experience, though, throughout life. My mom family taught me to say yes, sir, no, ma'am. And I know it's a lot of people who don't do that anymore. They say it's slavery. I'm going to tell you who likes to hear it. Police. Police like to hear it. And guess what? My mama told me to get home. She didn't say get respect from the police. She said get home. So when I get pulled over and I know it's a reason, probably I did some swerve, probably, have done before many of things. Yes, sir, I am on the way home. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And I have been taken out the car, and we've discussed some things, and they agreed that I could I could drive home. So I'm not sure if everybody's experience is the same experience on the cell phone. So we need to judge not by appearance on the cell phone and judge with righteous judgment. I have family members who are in law enforcement. So for me to sit here and say, defund the police, no, let's target the funding that we give to the police. They're not damn counselors, first off. And y'all crazy ass kids out here need counseling, and your parents, you need to do something about that. The police are here to protect and serve and keep cats out the damn tree, or is that the fireman? But one of these, y'all need to realize the police ain't here to go down there and talk your kid, put the gun down. First off, how the hell your kid get a gun anyway? So targeting the training dollars that the police receive, that's what we need to do. And we need to target mental health in the communities where our parents are, so that they can have the resources they need to learn how to parent. Guess what? Spare the rod, spoil the child. That's the truth. Timeouts don't work. There's actually books that say timeouts don't work. They just never told you about that book, because they were trying to keep you divided so they could get you conquered. And I know they say I can keep going, but that's my last 10. So I'll see you next week, friends. And hey, happy holidays if you celebrate.